Hi, I'm Twee, your space bender, and I am a space clearing practitioner, and I get hired on for many different things, like clearing a person's home or business. And I want to share with you something if you are traveling or if you are being at a place for just a short amount of time, like a week or a month, because of your home being done for construction, or maybe there's a flood and you need to have them work on that, or you're maybe on a project that you're a writer and then you're just going to plant yourself somewhere for 2 weeks so you can write. Or in the case of my friend here, Megan, she is on a 1-month retreat at this wonderful home in this community called Heartwood Co-Housing or Heartwood Ranch. And it is outside of the Durango area in a place called Bayfield. And so I wanted to introduce you to Megan and her reason for being here. Megan?
I love to come here. This is our 4th visit, and I get to cancel all of our appointments and all of the kids' activities and all of the things that I'm supposed to do. And we just allow connection and community and activities to happen spontaneously and organically. And I can focus for what I want to write about and what I want to do in my business, and have so much space for my family and myself to just connect with nature. And then my kids don't need a summer camp. They don't need scheduled activities. They go find kids to play with and dogs and cats to play with and adults to talk with. And we have shared meals 3 times a week where I don't have to cook or plan anything other than one thing to bring to the potluck. And just the conversations, and I played pickleball and went on a hike, and I am going to be doing a fire circle ceremony, and I went to Twee's tea ceremonies, and I have a women's group tonight, and it all happens without really planning much. And I just love that energy of how much I accomplish with ease and how much I get to rest and connect, and my kids do too.
Okay, great. So there is a hexagram, which is like the radio tower of a space. And it can be reprogrammed at any time, but it's like the frequency to attract this energy to the space. And so things are a little bit more in alignment, because spaces do hold residue, and they can contain things from other people or the land. There's so many things here. Or if you're about to embark on a new adventure and you want more of that in. I'm constantly redoing my hexagram, like every season at least, whenever I feel a change or I want a change. And so with this space here, what would you like it to represent for you for this season, for you and your family?
Ease.
Okay, you got 2 more.
Community.
Okay.
And abundance.
Fantastic. Okay, so this land here, I didn't have to do much because there's a lot of healers here actually, and it's really, really blessed, and I can feel it as I'm walking here, like this place, this whole grid is different. But I just want to focus on this home in particular for Megan and her family. Okay, so the way that you would redo your hexagram, it's normally it's on top of the doorway on the inside. Okay, so every time someone walks through it, it's like a barcode that they get scanned. So what I like to do is, first of all, I have to be centered myself. So if you're doing this for you, you get into your center space, and you do it by reclaiming yourself. So it is, I am Twee Dom, born on, then I say my full birth date, and then for me right now, I am smooth, slow down. And I am smooth, slow down. And I breathe in on the top of my head, feeling my entire body, shooting out the bottom of my feet. And this is called a pico pico breath. And then I grab earth energy and I fill it all up. And then shoot it out of the top of my head. And I will grab also my higher self or my future self and bring her into me. And then anchor back down to the earth. And so you want to do that, and then afterwards you stand in front of that door and you define the space, because the universe needs to know what area it's working with, right? And so I defined this space, and then you say the full address, and then you ask afterwards to remove the old energies that do not serve you and the people occupying the space for this time being. So then you want to get rid of the energy first. You got to make space for it. And then you just do that because you don't have tools like I do, but you can just do it with intention. Noise vibration is the strongest and the fastest. So I would just clap 11 thuds, loud and clear, 11 times. And then afterwards, you ask it to fill it up. So I now ask for this grid to be filled up with the frequencies of filled up or charged with or be a magnet for. Choose the word, don't overthink it, that means the most to you. So maybe it's a magnet, right? So it brings it to you. Now I choose, please magnetize this space. Put the address again for the energies of ease, abundance, and community. Clap 11 times. Why 11? Because 11 is the master angel number for new beginnings. All right? And it's done. If you want to emphasize it more, and if you can, then put like the words in there on the top of the doorway, and you can just do it with a post-it pad note. I've done that before. Don't overthink it. It doesn't have to be beautiful, or you can draw something and then tape it on there, because you're not going to be here permanently, right? So the next thing to do is the beds. Go around to every single bed and you can do the same thing. But your wording will be, please remove the negative emotional distress or the negative energy adversely affecting the occupants of this bed. Remember, we got to get rid of it all. 11 times. And I have other videos on this. I think I have like 3 videos on this. One was when I was in the hospital last year because I needed to be rested. Another is I can't remember, but I know I have at least 3 videos on just clearing beds, because that's how much I believe in it, and it's helped me out so much. All right, so you especially want to do this if you're traveling in hotels. You don't want to pick up the other people's junk, right? Okay, so then afterwards you do the same thing. You call it in. Now please set the energy of this bed for the occupants of this bed for, then list it out. Maybe even write it down so that you know what you want, right? Clap it in 11 times. Cool?
Cool.
All right, so let me know what you do, where you're staying in the comments, and I am available to do it for you as well. And we could do it remotely. I just need your camera, and so that you can walk me through it. And you can do that on my website, soyouboutique.net. soyouboutique.net.